Hello students, a warm welcome to all of you to our another new exciting video of Tripura Weekly Current Affairs and GK. In this video, I'm going to cover news from June 30th to July 5th, that is July first week. This is our Telegram channel. You can join here for PDFs and occasional quizzes. You can like, share and subscribe also if you want to support us. Please do comment also if you have any suggestions. So without further ado, let's begin with this week's current affairs. Now the first news is regarding MBB airport. That is Tripura's Maharaja Bir Bikram airport, as you can see in the picture. Now what really happened, there was a customer satisfaction survey of the airports throughout the country, and from that satisfaction survey, as you can see, our airport, our MBB airport got 4.77 out of 5. So that is a really very good score, and with that score the ranking of our airport is on 15th among 62 total airports in India. And if we only consider the northeastern airports, our MBB airport uh, s- uh, uh, has acquired the tops spot. Now there was airport advisory committee meeting was also convened at the MBB airport under the leadership of Biplab Kumar Dev, and in that meeting various issues were discussed regarding the airport, including various plans like enhancing baggage screening, passenger movement. There were plans also unveiled for a new child care room in partnership with the Himalaya. So these are the various projects that will come into force in MBB airport very soon. And apart from that, there were further talks also. The committee further reviewed the progress on the Kailashar Airport project, which is in Unakoti district. So if this happens, it will be a vital for to boost the regional air connectivity and economic growth for Tripura. So the first news is a positive one. So let's go to the next news. So the next news is an one-liner news where CM Manik Shah, he has announced that he has announced a major healthcare boost, where he has said that 100 bed tertiary eye hospital is going to come up in Tripura, and there's not much of the details that is disclosed by him. But when we say this eye hospital, let's focus on another infrastructure development which has also been done recently, and that is a super specialty block has been set up at the GP hospital, which costs around 250 crore. Now this super specialty block is going to be utilized for kidney transplants, liver, bone marrow transplants, etc. So recently this thing is in the news, the kidney transplant and all. So you have to remember these points. So let's move on to the next news. Now the next news is regarding the expansion of the cabinet ministry. So what really happened? Kishore Burman, who is a member of the Tripura Legislative Assembly from 21 Nolchor Assembly constituency, which is reserved for the scheduled caste community in Shiphaijala district. He won the 2023 Tripura Legislative Assembly election representing the BJP party. Now what happened? He has taken an oath as a minister, cabinet minister, and this is done by our Tripura governor Indrasana Nallu Reddy sir. So the which ministry is going to be allocated to him is not yet clear, quite murky and nebulous. What I will do whenever any ministry is allocated to him, I'll update in my upcoming classes. So let's now quickly go through a few important ministries also, as this thing is these points are important. So first up is finance, planning and coordination and IT minister, Pranajit Sinha Roy. Then Honorable Food, Civil Supplies, Consumer Affairs, Transport and Tourism Minister Sushanto Chaudhary. SC Welfare, ARD, Fisheries Minister Sudhanshu Das. So these are few important ministries that we need to remember. So let's move on to the next news. The next news also, there's not much. We need to remember that Manik Shah, he has flagged off 16 high profile ambulances equipped with various features, and also he has launched vehicle location tracking and monitoring system. I don't know how this monitoring system or location tracking is going to work because there were no details mentioned, but these are the two things that he has flagged off. Now, where is the venue where it was flagged off? The venue is Vivekananda Ground, Agartala, Astambul. And the total outlay for these 16 basic life support ambulances is around 3.84 crore. So these are the important points which we need to remember. These ambulances were handed over to the state police and fire and emergency services department under special assistance to states for capital investment scheme. So under this scheme, these ambulance are being provided to ensure passenger safety. So when I say this news, I guess you all remember Rahavir scheme. I have covered this scheme in my previous classes. You can go through my previous classes and you can learn about this scheme because this scheme is very important. CM sir, while inaugurating these, while flagging of these projects, he has also mentioned about the Ravir scheme. So this scheme is also important. Let's go to the next news. Next news is again a one-liner news. Now, in that news, as you can see in the picture, he is Hemant Verma. Now, the governor of Tripura, he has Indrasana Nellu Reddy sir. He has appointed Hemant Verma, who is currently serving as the Chhattisgarh State Electricity Regulatory Commission Raipur to the post of Tripura Electricity Regulatory Commission TERC. So this news is also an important one. Let's move on to the next. Next news is a festive one. As you all know that the Kharchi Puja is ongoing. It has started on 3rd of July and it will run through to the 9th of July. It is a 7-day long festival which is accompanied with a Mela fair and is at the Old Agartala, which is also known as Khairpur. Now, it is a grand confluence of Tripura's diverse culture where Bengalis also thrive, tribal communities also come. So, it is a grand confluence. Now, this Kharchi Puja is it has some testament of Tripura's ancient history, tradition, and cultural unity also. Now, there were some cultural events at the Kharchi fair. Now we need to know the name of the stages where these events were organized. The name of the stages are as Krishnamala Open Stage and Habeli Stage. So these are the name of the stages where the events were performed. Now, one more thing we need to remember. Let's deep dive into the historical aspect of this festival. As you all know, that this festival is done on the Chaturdas Devata temple. Now, this temple was established by Maharaja Krishna Kishore Manikya. It was done. Now, he actually faced repeated Mughal invasions and he decided to shift the capital from Udaipur to Khairpur. And after that, his attention turned to the present day Khairpur area, where he established a new royal palace. That name of that palace is Haveli. If you all go there, you can see that there is a museum also, which is Haveli Museum, and on that name only, Haveli stage is also created. So these are some historical facts that we need to remember. And one more thing is that the chief priest of that mandir, his name is Chantai. 14 for there are 14 deities. The name of these deities are Shiva, Uma, Hari, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Kartikeya, Ganesh, Brahma, Prithvi, Earth, Samudra, there is ocean, Ganga, Agni, fire, Kamadeva, and Himadri. And among them, Hari holds the primary position. That is Shiva. and Hari, Uma, Shiva, they are all worshipped daily on uh, that mandir. So these are some important facts about this temple. So let's go to the next news. In the next news, as we can see, July 1st, there are a slew of days. First one is State Bank of India's 70th Foundation Day. Then there's National Doctors Day. Then there's Goods and Service Taxes Day, CA Day. Goods and service taxes that came into effect July 1st, 2016. And National Doctors Day is celebrated on the birth anniversary of Dr. B.C. Roy. That is, he was also the second CM of West Bengal. The theme of this year's Doctor Day is Behind the Mask Who Heal the Healers. So these are some important days. So that was it about the current affairs portion for last week. As you can see, we didn't have much of many important news, but I have curated a few important ones for you. So please go through these news, and let's talk about some GK for this week. But that there were mostly 5 types of soils in Tripura, and among them 3 I already have covered in my previous classes. In this class I am going to cover the final 2 types of soils. So let's begin with younger alluvial soils. Now these the type of soil groups occupies around 980 kilometers square of area, which is roughly around 9.34% of Tripura. Now these soils are commonly known as khadar, and it contains clay loams. It contains mainly clay loams. These soils are deep gray, brown, and dark in color. These soils are affected by floods almost every year and liable to erosion by bank collapses. Now, these soils are mainly found in the areas of Gomati, Howrah, Monu, Muhuri, Feni, Khwai, and many other minor rivers of Tripura. These soils are best suited for three paddy cultivation, which are Os, Amon, and Boro. Then jute, sugarcane, potato, mustard, summer and winter vegetables, etc., are also being cultivated on these soils. Now, the last and the final one is lateritic soils. Now, these soils occupy 511 kilometer square, which is 4.87, and this is it has the smallest quantity of land in the state. Now, the quality of these type of soils is quartz, that is very hard in nature, which is crude, and the quality is also poor because it lacks nutrients, which are altisols group, the nutrients name, which is absent in this type of soil. So this type of soil is generally unsuitable for farming. However, these soil supports grasses and bushes. So with that, I have completed the soil portion also for Tripura. In my upcoming classes, I'll start about the vegetation, flora of Tripura in the upcoming classes. So that was it about this week's news and current affairs. If you like our channel, please do comment, share, and subscribe. And you can also join our Telegram channel. We'll again meet in the next week. Stay blessed. Peace out.